Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Thursday, November the 14th. My son's birthday. Happy birthday, big guy. He was a little man. Now he's a little baby man. Now he's a grown man. Full size, 18. Woke him up. I said, hope you got an apartment lined up. See ya. Just kidding. Didn't do that to him. Still in school. He's a late B-Day guy. I turned 17 going into my senior year. He's a November guy, so he's the way the cutoff is. He's an old senior. Anyway, hit the like button here on YouTube, Twitter, the X, whatever you call it. Podcast form, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Google Store Music. What else is there? Apple, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, wherever. Midday Money is there for you to enjoy. So go enjoy it. Now, one NBA game today. Really? One NBA game? Yesterday, I got beaten like LeBron gets beaten in the finals. Like, who else? What other kind of good? Who's a bad team? We got beat like the Yankees playing the World Series. I guess we got to make some cowboy jokes. It's a bad day. That being said, still number one in college basketball on the sites. Not good in the video. What am I going to do? We had a losing day, and it went all over. It was here in the free picks. It was on the premium picks. We'll be all right. It's one day. It's one day. It's a new day. Let's go. Let's move on. What am I gonna say? Do I get annoyed? I rarely get crazy with emotion, wins, losses, right? I'm like, hey, we're number one, this or that. NFL, I'm frustrated. We're a couple games under 500. If you're betting, you're gonna lose. You're gonna have a bad day. Just don't want too many bad days in a row. Then you're really getting a funk. But what are you gonna do? It's frustrating. I do get frustrated sometimes. Contest. We still got the contest going on. Last day to get in. No looky tonight. All right, we're going out to dinner. I don't know where my son wants to go. He said he wants to go to Chipotle. Like, really? That's where you want to go for your birthday? Chipotle. The Trey Lance jersey. The future of the Dallas Cowboys. It's a Thursday night game. Washington, Philadelphia. Side or total. UCLA, Washington on Friday night. Tennessee, Georgia on Saturday. Sunday night, Bengals, Chargers. Monday night, Texans, Cowboys. Nick Nasty, you got to get your pick right. Last night you just put 5 games in. So here's your chance. You got about 45 minutes to make it happen. Teaser Tuesday. We're 1-1 so far this week. Dropped the teaser last week. We hit Tuesday's teaser. We dropped Wednesday's teaser. This is Friday, Saturday, Sunday teasers. In the chat, UCLA, Houston, Cal on Friday, San Antonio, UCLA, Houston on Friday, Cal, Florida, USC. Saturday, Browns, Chiefs, Seahawks. Sunday. There you go. College basketball. We got a gaggle tonight. It's weird. Like, some days on a short card, I don't like anything. Other days, we got a bunch. For you. Again, losing day yesterday with the free picks and the premium picks. It happens. I'm not perfect. That being said, we'll try to get it right. We'll try to get them right today. I don't even know if I put them up on Thursday. Yeah, I got a couple games up here on the YouTube Premium. There's 2 on YouTube Premium for YouTube Premium members, 4 on the site if you're getting the $31.20 package. But here we go. and we'll roll them out here in the chat. I believe I just put them in the chat there. So there's that. 10 and 19. That's what happens when you have a bad day on Wednesday. Definitely not a Wednesday. It was a loser day. Lose day. North Dakota. Again, I said these kind of last night. I probably should have put them up. Some games have moved a little bit from last night. We got a little worse of a number, but that's baseball, Susan. North Dakota +6. New Orleans. That's a money line. They're not laying 115 points, new guys and gals. Money line, New Orleans. I was running out of room, so that's why we only have college basketball posts here, because you don't get 200 characters. IU Stinky is now IU Indianapolis. They're favored. We'll take a -125 on the money line. Robert Morris, -10. South Dakota State under 153. Arizona State +5.5. Again, Grand Canyon. If I could have got 3 when it first opened, I'll probably take Grand Canyon. 5.5, 6s. I'm going to come back on Arizona State. LSU +8.5. I said last night it was 6. We came on, it was 7. I wish I could have got a 9. I mean, that's 8.5. I'll take LSU here. Corpus Christi +4.5. I said this last night with New Mexico. Like, whoa. It seemed like a low kind of line. And this is one, I got to tell you, like, if you use KenPom. KenPom had this at 8. It opened at 6. It's down to 4. I don't get it. Hey, listen, I didn't get it yesterday, and I had a, where do we go? 1 in 7 day yesterday. 1 in 8. So, as good as the first week was, yesterday was a bad day. Still up, but sometimes it's a bad one. Seattle -4.5 and Seattle under 153. Seattle under 153. And for you NFL lovers out there, again, there's only one NBA. There's only one NBA. Let me get to the comments here. Put this puppy in there. We got some player props for you. Look at that. That's how we're rolling now. We got player props. Washington, McLaurin receiving yards. 61, -115. But here comes the ladder play. I think he's going to be the prime Target. That's what the shoppers call Target. It's Target. We're high. We got a lot of class here. Lex Steele. I don't know where Lex has been. Hopefully he's all right. 61 yards, -115. 71 yards, +117. 81, 154. 91, +204. 101, 207. How about this? How about a nice 5-0 sweep of his receiving yards? Maybe he has a big game today. I want a big game, obviously. I think we are probably good up to around 89 yards, right? I think we're pretty set going 3-2. Anything more than that is going to be a bonus. Philadelphia, Goday, under 32.5 yards receiving for the tight end. And Mr. Brown, 86 yards. He's -115. 96 is +116. And then we get into Juicy Town. 154 for 106 yards. 116 gets us a +210. Why not? They gave up a bunch of yards last week to Mr. Pickens. I think Brown's a little better. He goes for 100 plus. We're at a 154. So again, we got 3 in our pocket. I think just randomly looking at this, I mean, 6 and 3 is going to put us up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and change, 750. Come on. It's be a good day. See how we do. Do. This is how we do. And which that should have been the poll question. I did not have a poll question. The poll question should have been, this is how we do it by Montel Jordan, or do you like the this is how we do by Katy Perry? Which one is better? Should we put that out there as a poll? Marcos coming in nice and early. That's coming in at 9 a.m. Thank you, Marcos. What do you say, Higgs? Hit the like button for you, Miss Anika, Moneyline Markel. for the Marcos Minute. Thank you, college basketball, not the main games. So like Nike, just do it. Just joking. Thanks in advance. Listen, we did it last night. Marcos Minute, we'll do it again today. So things aren't really changing here in the Marcos Minute because we gave a bunch out already, right? So we gave you North Dakota, IU Stinky. I do like Northern Iowa. Southern Illinois. Let's go over South Dakota State. I almost used the South Dakota State side, but we got the under here for you there. Arizona State's out here. LSU is out here. Seattle side and total posted here. Again, this was a 7.5 last night, down to 4. Kempom has this one at 9. I'm going to go against it. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Omaha UNLV up to a 17 with the Rebels. Ali, Nebraska, Omaha. Pacific Northern Arizona. I would say I said Northern Arizona last night. Why not stick with that one? To the added games we go. We got New Orleans. No opinion on Compton. Robert Morris Shore, Jacksonville, and South Carolina State over the total. I said I like Bryant last night. I said I like Nichols last night. I said Missouri because Mississippi Valley is probably one of the worst teams ever. And we got Corpus in the chat. There you go. And I don't even know if I like the Mavericks laying 10, so we'll just pass out of that one. But Marcos Minute House. Philly cheesesteaks tonight against Washington. Laying the 3.5. Well, you see my player props. I'm expecting some points on the board since I got 2 guys going over 100 yards receiving. Bucks won last night by 7, covered a 6. Never in doubt. One NBA game, thanks, shaking my head. Yeah. What's that about? What is that about? Michael B is in the house. Good night, 1-0. North Texas gets it done. Take the W. I had a losing day. Not a lot going on today. I have not made a decision in the NFL game. A little surprised the Commies now 4.5. I'm thinking under. Eagles have a defense, and Washington is not bad. I don't know. I think Washington's offense is pretty good. They're going to put up 27. Could have been maybe more against Pittsburgh, who has a good defense. And Pittsburgh out of a bye week as well. I don't know if I like the under. Team money. Brian is triple-double, but let's clown the guy. You will get it back tonight, Sean. We get some NFL. Listen, it's one day. I don't worry about it too much. I was thinking about the team money. So, yeah, triple-double. I think I told you yesterday I like the triple-double for LeBron. Right? I thought I said that. And I was thinking, I remember when you first came in, because I was thinking about, I was reading an article on Soto on MLB.com saying how the Yankees shouldn't sign him, and they should go after Bregman, Willie Adame, and Christian Walker. Hey, listen, Walker first base, sure. Breggy's 30. That's kind of like a whatever. But it's 3 guys for basically the same cost of 1 player. And, as Yankee fans, I got a lot of stuff to do. But I was thinking of how Mr. Numbers takes it personal affront when I wasn't betting on the Yankees or agreeing with things. And I remember when you first came in, and this could pretty much go to a lot of people because there's some people who've come in and never come back. And I finally was like, listen, bro, I think probably if I go through all of our old messages on the X, I was like, I'm not, and I'll take you off so it doesn't I'm picking on you. It's not this is anybody. Somebody likes a game. Hey, I like so-and-so. Michael Lee's, hey, I had North Texas. I didn't bet the game. I don't know. Good. I hope it wins for you, But it was just kind of if I disagree or not agree, I know people love the parlays and they want to do all these moneyline parlays and 3-teamers and same gamers. That's not what I do. I mean, do I play around with them a little bit and put the Tuesday teaser in here? How's it? It's terrible, the Tuesday teaser. It's what are we, 7-9 in the Tuesday teaser, something like 8-10? NFL's, I think we have 2 wins in the NFL Tuesday teaser. If I disagree with someone, now if I'm on the other side, I'll be like, I'm on the other side, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to win every game. I'm happy to win 55% of the game. I'm happy to win 54%. You want to win 90%, 70%, follow those, that kind of stuff, sure. And as I said before in here, if I did more player prop kind of stuff or teasers or parlays, all that kind of stuff, maybe it'd be a bigger reach, right? People, oh, we're going to get in the lab and we're going to cook up an 8-legger today for people. I don't know. Listen, I just try to tell you what I like. If it wins, great. If it loses, we move on to tomorrow. That's just how I am. There's a lot of other people do shows, get crazy, wrapped up, all types of stuff. But I'm never again, if I'm not on the side of John, you hear me? I sort of like it. I can't bet every game, right? I mean, you like games. You're going to bet 127 NBA, college basketball, NHL games on a daily basis, sides, totals. I don't know. Little ramble there, but I was just thinking about that when I saw the Soto, and he's like, oh, the Yankees. Like, hey, we don't got to bet a team all the time. Don't got to bet them. Nick Nasty's in the house. Here we go, Nick Nasty. Love it. Nick Nasty getting into the contest. Wants a Trey jersey. Nick Nasty. We're going Philly. Just so you know, your lines, these aren't the lines we're using. All right? These are the lines we're using from Tuesday. So you have Philly minus 3.5. Not 3. It is Philly minus 3.5. It's UCLA. Where is it? Plus 3.5. All right. So these are you got different numbers than we have. Houston is 7.5, yes. Bengals are 1.5, yes. And Georgia over 48.5. So the other two, you got 3s. Not the case. You get plus 3.5 with UCLA and minus 3.5 with Philly. There they are. Have we gone to Twitchy Town yet? Twitch. Let's see. Where's the here's my channel. What do we got going on? How do I find out how many followers I have? 1 follower. Oh man. Someone will find me. Someone will find me. Let's see. Creator dashboard. What is that? All right. Get 5 people chatting at the same time. I've not done that. Get 50 followers? Nope. 1 person chat in your live stream. That would be me. That would be me. That would be me. Oh, I don't know what's going on in the Twitchy world. All right, Michael B. College basketball, I'm leaning on northern Colorado and Grand Canyon. So northern Colorado here. We got the total in the chat. If you're interested in that one. Grand Canyon, again, that one was weird. Like it was 3.5. It bumped up to 6, 7-ish. But it seems public is on who? Arizona State? I don't know. The public's definitely not on Arizona State. Brown was definitely on fire last night. There are the college football teasers, college basketball picks. I gave you 6 picks. You do not need those picks. I got it. We corrected it. We got it right. We went through them. You heard me read them out. We're all right. We are all right. What do you have? Oh, so you had Texas 7 and over Dallas. I just used the first 7.5. Mike Lee says, LSU game is interesting in case they lost both its lead guards from last year. Now the Octagon of Doom is a tough venue. I'm not sure how good this LSU team is. They were mediocre last year. Yeah, but I mean, the line keeps climbing. I'm going to take points. I'm just going to take points. Gary's in the house. Good to see Gary back. Gary missed out last week. You tied. Everybody last week went 2 and 3, and you missed it. you missed. You didn't come in at all for the next week, and we ended up having another tie between Pounded and JK. But JK said, I said, JK, if you take a different jersey because Pounded was so in love with Wander, we'll just move on to a new contest. So Gary is back. Gary's back. He's going Philly, Washington in college, Tennessee, Cincy, Houston. If I can get a 3.5, 4, I think I'm going to bet Northern Colorado. I'll watch them versus Colorado. They got some guys, and public loves the Jackrabbits. Yes, that's they think it's the same kind of Jackrabbit squad. I thought about it as well. I mean, it's 2. I know it's gone up a little bit there. It opened at 2. T-Money says, Hurts 2 TDs is plus 550 is all I have for tonight. He's got more time than most the last 5 games. So might as well on a short week. See, I just think it's going to be a Barkley show. They've really, they've really focused on Barkley being a big part of their offense. Did you really ask if Katy Perry's is better than Montel Jordan's? This is how we do it. Stop. Come on, man. That's funny. That's funny. All right. JK's coming in. JK, this guy, he's like a contest ringer, this guy. Philly, Washington, Tenny, LAC. No. We got one too many here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. What are we doing here? What do we do? Which one do I take away? Do I take the Chargers over? You get the Chargers, not getting the over. You get the Chargers. I wrote it down. Wine Time's in the house. I popped in to see Wine Time yesterday, and the pub chat explodes. There's something wrong with the thing. I don't know. Yes, triple-double I did agree with. All right. I love it. Francis Andujar. Definitely going to need a translator for Francis. Don't call me Francis. Mr. Numbers is loser. Come on. We love Mr. Numbers. The guy listens to the show all the time. Although he's going to lose. I told you they're not going to sign Soto. They can't give him more than the captain. They got other problems. All right, you signed Soto, then what? You still got glaring holes everywhere else. This team went after, who was the first baseman? J.D. Davis? They picked up a guy the A's let go. They're not spending money like that. They're going to come down, and they're going to be like, all right, you want to spend $500 million? Let's get 3 guys. Let's get a first baseman, a third baseman, and a second baseman. Or a shortstop. Get Willie Adams. I don't know what move Volpe. One guy, I don't care. Oh, they went to the World Series. We could have won. No. Locking in with the King is here. Timothy's here. Put the right number. I got it. There you go, nicknames. We got you covered. Zackus anytime TD score plus 750. I don't even know if I'm saying that guy's name right. Jaden Daniels a 260. Couldn't find any Eagle players for a touchdown. Yeah, I mean, like Brown and Barkley are going to be even. Stop Gio's in the house. Stop Gio. Are you in the contests, fella? No, you're not. Let's go. King D's not in the contest. T-Money, you follow me on the Twitchy world? Excellent. Grand Canyon versus Arizona State, Northern Kentucky versus Nichols. I'm opposite both of those. I'm on the other side. I like the other sides of both. We got a Twitch. Who's this? Spidey Man? I love it. Yes. Got to get my Twitch up. Move my channel. Where? Oh, here we go. I don't even know how Twitch works. Yes, welcome, Spidey. I love it. Go to the Twitch. Nichols with 2 L's. I knew what you meant. Northern Colorado, South Dakota State, yes. We got Northern Kentucky in here. I must have missed the Northern Kentucky. Oh, Northern Kentucky versus Nichols. Yes. Maurice Luis is in the chat. Maurice, you getting in the contest? Come on, stop Geo. You, Marco, can you get in the contest? Maurice, 1-7 premiums, they need a bounce back. Yeah. The college basketball was bad yesterday. As I said beginning of the show, man, and even in the free picks couldn't get it done. I mean, it's a bad day. I'll parlay your premiums tonight. Expect a sweep. Here we go. Parlaying them. We're going to parlay them? That's how we're going to do this? Oh, my goodness. Well, we got 4. Go get them. That was a bad one. Marco Spinamonto, Jordan, this is how we do it's better. Came out 95 as a classic back in high school. Yeah, this is how we do it. It was a classic back in 95. I was, 20, 21? Marcos is laughing. Subject says, I always don't know how to get in the contest. Feel like an ass asking all the time. It's not. Listen, get in the contest. This is what you do. There's 5 games posted. Pick a side and total from each game. And just like that, you're in the contest. Pick of the year, Winnipeg Jets. I like Winnipeg today. I looked at them like, I know part of me, you look at it, and it's like they're a dog. It's a pick 'em. Tampa Bay's dropped 3 in a row. How am I betting on? It would be one thing. You want to take Tampa Bay on the puck line and go for plus money? I'd much rather go Tampa Bay puck line, right? But how? I want to get on a team that's losing. Give me the Jets. 15-1. Murray's gonna get in the contest. Awesome. Get in the contest. I'll put the contest picks in the chat as well. There you go. There's the contest picks. I'm even gonna put it. I'm gonna go to the Twitch world and paste it in the Twitchy time where it says my name. Oh, it comes in there twice. Same thing. I don't know. Spidey, man. Love it. Well, this says I have. Oh, now I got 2 followers. Love it. Or maybe it's just 2 people watching. I don't even know. How would you build a Twitchy following? How does that work? All right, here we go. Maurice is halfway there. We'll start with we got Tennessee under and Cincy. Washington in college. He's still missing 2. Spidey says Tulsa plus 440, East Carolina on the road to hard no here for college football action. I know the Earls will be upset that you're not taking ECU. That being said, 15 points. Last year, this game was 29-27. Tulsa's won the last 4 in a row. ECU had ran off 6 straight before that. Tulsa gave up 59 to UAB. Good grief. How about we look at an over in this game? Chattanooga against Moorhead. I like the over, Marcos. Look at the over in that game. All right, we're coming in with Houston. One more pick. One more. You need Eagles, Washington tonight, buddies. Almost there. Marcos, get in the contest here. Get in the contest. You're not in the contest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people in the contest. You got Tennessee. You already got Tennessee under. You got you want Tennessee or do you want the under in Tennessee? You need to watch it. You need the Thursday night game. I can see the overhand in the first half with these two. Yes, ECU and Tulsa first half over. Yes, I also like the over for the game. If you want me to bet it, that's where I'd bet it. I haven't bet it, and I'm probably not going to bet it. Where do the college basketball wizards brush up on their research? I don't see access to this stuff being promoted, and probably for a reason. Where are all the sites that could help improve cappers? I do not see college basketball. For college basketball, it's really I use KenPom. You got to buy KenPom. It's $25. Get KenPom to have a over Philly. Thank you. And then it really comes down to how you view the teams. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's you get a you need a preview kind of stuff. You need a magazine. There's way too many teams and stuff going on. Blue Ribbon yearbook, college basketball year is always good to get. In depth, and then you get your other hood. You get your Lindy's and all that kind of stuff, whether it be for college football or college basketball. At least you'll get a kind of feel of transfers, who's back, how many starters, and then you just kind of go from there. Like for me, early on, it's more of a feel like, all right, this team got X back, and I like that kind of stuff. But it's really how I view teams, and I don't know how other guys do it. But you want to do a little research yourself and just kind of jump into a team you kind of like. Like I've used the same team a couple times already this year. Marco's gonna get in the contest. The almighty one is getting in the contest. I'd like to see the almighty one. He's coming in with Cincy, UCLA, Georgia, Houston, and Washington. Anything from Box Sports, almighty one. Subscribe to Shot Quality Bets and KenPom. KenPom's for sure. Yes. Got to follow schools. I read and watch them as many as possible. Like Shoney said, use KenPom's. The best thing about KenPom is that he's in there days out. You can just go there. You can print it out. You have his game times. It's just a good starting base for any person. And like I say, I mentioned the KenPom line off the bat because 90% of the time when I get these lines at 6 o'clock at night, they are identical to KenPom. And that's where it's like, okay, now it's kind of like, where do you feel on a team? It's like doing the NFL. Desmond says FBS Wednesday, minus $75, a 14 spread between Akron and Northern Illinois, minus 14. It happens. Action gets you. College basketball was extremely difficult to figure out. It took me a while. It is hard. I can have a great year. It's either a great year or a bad year. There's really no in between in college. Akron, Northern Illinois, 29-16. It happens. You're welcome. Thank you. Just after you was talking to Michael, say thank you. I'm saying it wrong. Knicks last night for Box Sports. Like we said, I'm in college basketball. I limit myself to certain conferences, too many teams to pay attention to. Yes. So, again, Mike's down the West. He's a Warriors guy. He likes the Raiders. WCC, Mountain West, Big Sky. I'm shocked no Big West. No Big West for you, Mike. The big conferences, what's there to even handicap them? Everybody knows. Well, SEC, Big 12, they're all known commodities. KD says, best to do your own lines and numbers and compare that to your source. Exactly. The KenPom at least gives you. He'll come up with a number based on his ratings, right? Okay, so the average person's not going to have any kind of power rating system, even know how to set that kind of up. Like they don't know. What about pace and shots per whatever. People are just looking to bet for whatever reason. They're not kind of diving into things, right? Like it's like NFL, like the DVOA of a team. What? Spin radius and exit velocity of pitch. You might as well be talking Chinese arithmetic to some cats. Well, like I say on look at lines for NFL, it's the same kind of thing. You see, and again, NFL is probably a lot easier. College football is probably a lot easier because you're going to know top 25 teams. College basketball's a total cluster, probably for the average folk. I look at it as let me look at my lines. I'm going to see KenPom. I'm going to see Bartovic. I want to see opening lines, overnight lines. And then it's a game of where am I at? This is 4-7. Am I that wrong? It's November 14th. Could I be that? Who's off? Who's off? The KenPom's got a 9. It's down to a 4. What's that about? So it can be tricky. Advice to people that want to bet college basketball, pick 3 to 4 conferences. Watch all the games for 2 weeks. Watch games for 2. Maurice, these folks, these people can't go a game without doing a first quarter prop on something. We need first period scoring in hockey. You want to write down plays for 2 weeks? I can't get people to say, hey, here are the lines on Wednesday for NFL for next week. Write them down, put a check next to the teams you like, and let's see where we are on Sunday night after look at lines when these lines move again. And on Monday morning, you want them to wait for 2 weeks? They can't wait 2 days. They can't wait a day. Too many teams to follow. Just cut it 3 conferences, 40 teams. Yes, 40 teams is a ton. And you'll branch out. Then you'll get into just be like, you know what? I'm just going numbers. It's going to follow the numbers. Spidey, the Twitch, I love it. New Mexico State may go first half full game. They should win by 10 or more. And you look at that line. This was a 6. It's come down. What? It's Corpus. I think a kid from my son's and my daughter now too. She's in high school. Plays for Corpus. But again, you look at New Mexico State, like, all right, they're a real school, bigger school. A&M Corpus is small. My guy was just down there. His buddy goes down there. Great campus right on the water. How is this line of 4? I think Corpus. Mike B said, watch a lot of big conference plays. What I mean, I love college basketball, so I watch a couple games a day. I watch Northern Colorado and San Diego State this year, and I feel confident to bet Northern Colorado today. I'm not going to say no to Northern Colorado. I just throw Northern Colorado when I see a 2, and the perception is the average bettor is like they think, the Jackrabbits. I think it's the tournament from 3 years ago. Really, 2 weeks. These guys can't. King D, you're here. You've been here for a while. I'll do look at lines. People are like, oh no, I can't bet that game. I need something for tomorrow. First basket score. I need. Come on. All right. North Dakota +6. New Orleans money line -115. IU Indianapolis, formerly IUP Stinky. Moneyline -125. Robert Morris -10 points. South Dakota State under 153. Arizona State +5.5. LSU +8.5. There's Corpus +4.5. Seattle -4.5. And Seattle under 153. And we got player property plops. McLaurin for Washington receiving like 61, 71, 81, 91, 101. We're going to ladder it up. Hopefully we cash 3 of these at least. I think we will. Maybe we get all 5. You never know. You never know. Got to be in it to win it. Philly, we're going to go Goddard, Goday, under 32.5 receiving yards. And then we're going to get the ladder out for Mr. Brown, 86 yards, 96, 106, 116. But if him and McLaurin have like, hey, I'm going to one-up you. It'll be a great day in the video. I think Sean's right. At this point, you should have made at least 50-70% of your bets before the Sunday. Yes. It's mid-November. What are we doing? Manuel Markel decides to wake up at 1:15. It's like this is Thursday night. Both teams to score a TD and a field goal first half. Plus 1,700, 17 to 1. I like it. But, I mean, in all actuality, this game could be 7-3 in the first quarter. Could be 10-3 in the first quarter. And you got 3 out of the 4 in our pockets. You can wait a couple weeks in college basketball with NFL going on. Hey, listen. All I'm saying is people are degenerates, Maurice. You're not preaching anything to me where I'm going to write down a couple things, see how my games go. I understand that. The average person who's puts $100 or $150 on their phone app or whatever and just starts coming in, I'm going to live bet that. Look at this. I got the Knicks -5 there. This is a nice game, and then they're down. I'm going to live bet them because I like them at -5. Now they're +7, and look at this, and then you're double. You don't have time. No. Moneyline Markel was 3 TDs for Hurts tonight. No. Moneyline Markel, do yourself a favor. Buy YouTube Premium instead for $6.99. All right. If you're gonna waste money on that, in that case, $24.99. Buy the top level one if you're gonna just waste money today on trash like this. 3 TDs for Hurts. Who are you? Are you related to him? Like you think, hey, I gotta cheer for my guy? Go about cherry picking the books. Here you go. King D knows because he shops. He's a shop around for a product. The numbers are good, but also there's a lot out there. I'm the volume guy, right? I mean, listen, I'm on 1-7 yesterday. Did it hurt? Yes, but I'm 40-29 on the year. Other guys are 6-3. The discipline is one thing. Do you have it? I'm going to say probably 95% of people do not have that to just cherry pick like King D does. Believe me, I know. I've been on since what 04. I've said this before, and I tried when I had my old site by myself, and people are like, oh, I only want like a game a day or a couple games a week. I just really whack it for like 2,000-3,000 games. Okay, the game would hit on like Tuesday. We hit a game, we'd win. By Friday, it's like, oh man, I'm down. Well, you just won one game. We're up. No. I was doing a couple other things. People do not have the discipline to do that. That's why there's not a lot of successful people who bet because they don't have the patience to do that. Nick Mason saying hello to Manuel Markel. Hello. Bronny went off. Yes, we know this. Triple-double. Didn't cover. That's all that matters. I don't know how good or bad Cal Poly is, but I would not lay a number with Seattle. They cannot shoot free throws at all. I've watched 2 of their games this year. Well, I mean, that's probably why I went from 7.5 down to 4. And I don't know much about these either of these squads. I know Seattle, I think, lost their top scorer, which is why I kind of have the under as well here today with the Seattle. I like that stop Geo may be onto something. So stop Geo with the field goal and touchdown for both teams in the first half. Maurice has more faith in people than we do, Sean. Yeah, he does. 17-1 plays game specials on FanDuel for both teams to touchdown, field goal first halves. Cash Arkansas minus 12.5. Was this from yesterday's Arkansas? I think Arkansas this weekend are getting 14 from Texas. That's what I was like. 3 TDs get help, bud. Really? Not getting 3 TDs. No John, no Bane Lakers. Another monster performance from the bum to pull it out. I don't know. That midseason championship's not looking good. Back-to-back banners going up. Is that related to Hurts? Tush push. No, not happening. Whatever. Sprinkle. You could sprinkle $2.99 subscription here. Don't waste your money. I thought that too coming in. Sounds easy, right? And again, I think that's the hardest thing when it comes to things that look easy. And again, for it's easier for me than probably for you, King D, because if I see like 5 games like that, the 2 easy ones, I go opposite all of them. And if it goes 1-4 or 2-3 or 3-2, it doesn't make a difference because it's just one day and not a course of the season. There's a lot of. But for you, if you're only going to do a couple games, that could that'll really affect you if you only kind of pick a couple of those, because all of a sudden you got 7 losers, you miss the other 9 winners, and you're down instead of being up a little. I don't have discipline. If I go on a hot streak, I double the wager next game. So, oh my goodness. AJ Brown TD 110. Let's get it because I'm all for AJ Brown to score yards. To accumulate yardage, I guess, is the word. Or accumulating yards. All righty. We got everything set up. We went through all the games. We're going to get out of here. Ryan Page is in the house checking in to say hello. Mr. A&M himself. We got a Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell, Matt Williams signed jerseys in the contest going after it. I don't know if people want to throw money away and all these crazy props they add up. It's hard enough to make $1 playing juice to the books. Listen, I understand because I'm like, you know me. It's like I don't want to do huge parlays and round robins and teasers and this bunch of props. They do add up like crazy. I mean, like baseball, when I do ribby props, and again, I'll start out like whatever, 10, 25 bucks each, but I'm doing 10 a day. That adds up, man. You have a bad little run. They get cranky. It's not like doing one. They add up. Markel, have a good one. Oh, no, I'm just making some giant talk with Will. I watched my buddy from high school sent me a reel on Instagram, and it was the World Series lineup, and it was first of all, Roger Craig was the biggest guy on the field for the Giants, the coach. It was like so Brett Butler was leading off, Robbie Thompson batting second, Will Clark third, Kevin Mitchell fourth, Matt Williams fifth. I think Terry Kennedy was the catcher. Anyway, I think the thing most bettors don't think about is the edge. Like, what is your edge on the game where betting numbers? At least it's got to be consistent. Whether it wins or loses, you just got to kind of. And that's where it comes down to like, all right, I'm annoyed I had a losing day today, but I'm not going to really dwell on it. I just go on the next day. You're going to have a losing day. Then what? You're going to dwell, and then one day turns into 2 to 3 to 7. No. Yes. People don't understand that. People, this guy stinks one day. All right. See how we do one day. It's the life we choose, King D. All right, I'm out of here. No look at Alonso. Kevin Mitchell was a beast. Short-lived, a lot of short-lived guys. I was in not an argument. I was in a Twitter discussion about Dak Gooden, like, Paul Skeet's best rookie season ever. I'm like, Dak Gooden, Fernando Valenzuela. Somebody's trying to sell me on Spencer Strider. We had like 10 starts. He was out of the bullpen. Come on. All right. That'll be tomorrow's show. 80s guys who only played had peak years of 6 to 7, 5 to 7 peak years. All right. Good luck, everybody. Be back tomorrow.